Do you have a soundboard?
Yeah.
Can you make sounds?
Wrong.
A little bit.
Hello, motherfucker.
Do something sparkly.
I'm about to go down to Taco Bell and give me a blast.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I don't even know what it means, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. Hey, I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat. I'm unloading the meat. I'm loading the meat.
Hey guys, this episode is not brought to you by a mobile game like Best Fiends. You know, it's like Friends, but take out that R. What are they trying to say? The R's for like, is the R word? Is it an R word? Can we say R word? Can we hint at the word? Take out the R. Oh, Fiends, Friends. That's fucking retarded. All right, guys, welcome to Unloading Meat. We're having another great episode. We are on a roll recording these amazing, amazing episodes with these amazing guests. And today is no exception. Today, we have the lovely, hilarious, talented, hardworking. This lady is everywhere all over Oklahoma. Please welcome comedian, filmmaker, film worker. And
maker. Yeah.
And maker. Hey, I'm going to promote the shit out of you today, okay? Everybody, please welcome Kels Cooper. Kelsey, how are you?
Great.
Thank you for coming to the podcast. Thank you for coming all the way to fucking Bartlesville.
Yeah. I'll send you a ticket for my mileage.
Oh, we're not there yet. You didn't get any tolls, did you?
No.
Okay. Not on this way.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show. How you been?
Good.
I'm loving the ears.
Thank you. Ooh.
You're good. You're good.
Thank you. I'm going to see The Lion King tonight.
Woo!
I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm going with my family, and yeah, it's gonna be great.
Nice. Have you seen it before live or anything?
Yeah. I saw it 10 years ago, and I was in college when I saw it, and it was my favorite movie growing up. Like, I have Simba tattooed on my foot.
Oh, nice.
Right here. Yeah. I don't know if
they can probably see it.
Yeah, but otherwise you had to pay for foot pics. I don't show my feet for free.
That's true. Hey, I said she was a filmmaker.
Just
okay.
Sneak peek. But anyway, so I love like Disney and shit, and so grew up watching The Lion King. It was like the number one tape that I had like rewound, and I saw it live 10 years ago.
Nice.
And going with my family tonight, and I've been doing emotional workouts for it. Just like playing the live soundtrack in the car, just so I can like
get over the Mufasa part.
Yeah. I'm holding on to Rafiki Morins is the one in the Broadway show. So like I'm holding on to that, and I'm probably gonna like lose it during that. But at least I know I won't be like sobbing during the opening song because I got like all that out.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
That's how you work it out.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody has their own method to everything.
Yeah.
You have a method of working it out before you go to the Broadway show.
Yeah.
Hey, you know yourself, right? Hey, to each their own. Yeah. So you spent the last 4 months working on Res Dogs, right?
Yeah, as a RPA.
Nice.
And yeah, it's great. I got to make a lot of the set stuff. Say like, I'd help print, or I would print like the posters that our graphic designer would make, and paper props, like photos, newspapers. I got to make those.
Nice.
It was really awesome. Like getting to be creative. I've like made art my whole life, so getting to make that stuff was really, really cool. And yeah.
Nice. I wanted to talk to you specifically about Res Dogs, just a little bit, just not too much about. I'm not gonna I'd be like, hey, what happened on this season?
Yeah,
no. We tell that after the camera. No, just kidding.
No.
No. No, I was gonna talk to you a little bit because Sterling Harjo really influenced me to help build this.
Really?
He showed up on an episode of Tiger Belly, and that's Bobby Lee and Kalila's podcast. During COVID, podcasting really honestly saved my life. I could say that. Because I was pretty dark, I was pretty depressed, I lost everything, I hit rock bottom, And I saw a lot of comedians like Burt Kreischer, Bobby Lee, stuff like that, trapped, and they were having to do an outlet in their house, and they made their podcast really, really cool. And that really influenced me to build this and kind of work on something like this.
Yeah.
And I had known about Res Dogs, but I had never really watched it yet. But I knew, like, around season 1, right? And then Sterling went on Tiger Belly as a guest to promote the launch of season 2. And told his whole story about growing up in this area and how he helped get that show going, and then talking about how he got connected with Taika Waititi and Bobby being on there as one of the doctors at the Indian hospital. And like, just that story moved me so much that day I started watching Red Dogs and I fell in love with the story. And then just him and Bobby and that talking about Bobby Lee, because Bobby Lee's a big inspiration for me. Bobby Lee had a lot of sexual abuse and stuff in his life and like overcame that, and he's a comedian. So very inspirational to me a little bit. Just the same thing happened to me. So when I heard that he not only is filming Res Dogs, but he's also like riding a scooter around Tulsa, you know, while I was building this, I was like, wait, Sterling's on this show talking about how he's filming a show around Tulsa area, and one of my idols, Bobby Lee, is on that show, and he's just riding a scooter around downtown Tulsa when he's filming stuff. I'm like, that's fucking kismet. That's something like in the air, like, I gotta build. It got me inspired to keep building this shit. So like, yeah, that highly inspired me. Sterling Harjo really inspired me to help build this shit. Like that one episode of Tiger Belly really, really changed my life.
That's awesome.
So like, yeah, like I love that shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry that I hate that, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But I love that you've been able to find healing through that way. And, like relating to that.
It's called marijuana and therapy. Works really. It's legal in Oklahoma. Okay, it's medicinal.
Yes.
But no, it really did help me. It helped me a lot. So yeah, I want to keep building this and just trying to make my own thing.
Yeah, man, they inspire me too. Like I never would have thought that like the things I'm able to do now for work and like do comedy and help make films. Like I never thought that was never an option for me until they came around.
Yeah.
Until Sterling and everyone else.
Yeah, because I truly feel that like Tulsa and this area is on the bubble. I think it's about to really blow up even bigger than what it's doing now, with flowers on the killer of the killer.
Killers of the flower
Killers.
moon.
Yeah, I'm a little high. Killers of the flower moon. Thank you. Did I just mess it up again? No. Wait. Yeah.
Killers of the flower.
Of the flower. Yeah. Well,
Killers. Like it's like a rhythm.
It's a rhythm.
Have you seen that trailer?
Yes. Julie's in it, right? Julie Mack.
Yeah. She did. I love Julie Mack so much. She did in the preview at like the end of the trailer when they're showing the black and white. I think she's the one that's like right before Lily.
Yeah, she's like the third one or something like that. Yeah.
I know, and she just looked so beautiful, and that's awesome that she got to like dress like her ancestors.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I just honestly love that we're getting not only a spotlight, but we're getting to see like. Well, there's more spotlights happening in Oklahoma, but it's also showing how much fucking talent there is here.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I think it's an untapped potential. I see that a lot here.
Yeah, totally.
You could keep swinging. It'll swing more towards it. There you go.
Hey. Is that better?
Yeah, better. But yeah, so like that's also what led me to launch this year was just really like not only pushing the stand-up comedy, but I just, like I said, think Tulsa's on the bubble with everything happening with the films, the TV industry and stuff like that. Like I really wanted to push this podcast and try to get this built up more and just put money into my own little studio thing. Try to make something out of myself a little bit.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been doing comedy?
I am coming up on 1 year.
Nice.
Yeah. July will be my birthday. And or my comedy birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited.
Nice.
I started out doing Landry Miller's class. If anybody wants to get into comedy, Landry Miller's class it's like Tulsa Comedy Academy. He's great, and you do like a graduation show at the end, and like after that I was booked on my first show, and so yeah, to highly recommend him. I've been doing it for a year. And it's brought me a lot of great opportunities.
Nice.
And I'm really grateful for it.
Nice. I'm actually meeting him in person tonight. I'm doing his what's it? Saving Throw, or his show tonight with it's like the Dungeons and Dragons show they have.
I think I saw that. Yeah.
I'm meeting him for the first time. He booked me last minute, but yeah, I'll be on there tonight. So yeah, I'll get to hang out with him and CR Parsons and stuff like that and have some fun.
Yeah, I did a show with CR last night.
Really? He was just here yesterday doing a podcast.
God damn, yeah.
It's like small world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He did the podcast with me and then went out. They did that show last night. Yeah.
Oh. He's a huge sweetheart.
Yes, he is.
And I got to last night. I did a show with him and Brent and Brian Dixon and Jimmy. Yeah, and Jimmy Stuckey hosted it, and it was great.
I had a fun playing. I did that last Friday. I did one with Angela Teague, and like that was the first time I've been out there. I like that theater.
Yeah.
It's a fun place.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do a show there for a while too, and yeah, it was great. I was really excited.
So how did you do out there last night? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah, I was the only woman on the lineup. There was another female comedian, but she couldn't make it. So I was the only woman on the lineup, which I hate that.
It happens a lot.
Yeah. Bitches, come out on stage with us. It's fun.
We need that estrogen out there. We need that mix.
Yeah. Do you have a soundboard?
Yeah.
Can you make sounds?
Wrong.
A little bit.
Hello, motherfucker.
Do something sparkly.
I'm about to go down to Taco Bell and give me a blast.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. And I have, what else do I have? I have the Jeopardy theme. That one's bad.
Gay.
We have that one. And then if I want to go, you son of a I have that.
Oh, that's cute.
And then if we really want to get bad, I have the Pornhub theme too, but we're not going to play that one right now. It's when people get dirty.
God, okay.
It's my way of stopping them. I'm like,
That's funny.
yeah. This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by your favorite mobile banking apps such as Cash App. Man, I love using Cash App, especially when I'm doing things other than buying drugs. Cash App. It's I love this community. I love everybody kind of going around there, and like I love that like the people that are doing the open mics and people that are making the effort. I'm also trying to get them in here because like I go by that a lot. There's people that have, I'm not disparaging anybody, but there's people that have been here longer tenure than me or you or anything like that. And there's been some times where people are like, you need to have this person on the show because they've been in the comedy scene for 5 years. And I'm like, cool. Have they come up to me and said hi? Or have they done anything that is showing effort? So I go by who's actually putting in the effort, who's doing the work, and who actually just is not an asshole. That's just how I kind of go. And it's been working out so far.
Yeah.
That's all I go by. Just don't be an asshole. And if you're putting in effort, I want to have you on the show and I want to help promote you.
Right.
And that's kind of what I want to do. I don't go by year or tenure. I go by if you're an asshole and if you're just cool.
Yeah.
So come on, Unloading Meat, guys. Kels approved.
We'll see.
We'll see. Hopefully. that got dark. Oh, God.
I feel like you and I are like somebody's gonna die. Of fun.
What the fuck?
That's what that just like made me think of. I don't know.
What the fuck just happened?
Have you seen that meme? It's like it's from Parks and Rec.
No.
Oh.
I love Parks and Rec, but I haven't seen the meme.
Oh, it's April and Andy. And they're like, somebody's gonna die. Have fun. Okay, so one thing I would love to talk about
Yeah.
is how like so I like tell jokes about having deaf parents, you know, like growing up with deaf parents is like the best thing that could have happened to me. I love my parents. I love them being deaf. I love like deaf culture and like it's taught me how to advocate. My mom has to like almost like get a lawyer to get our whole family proper like accessible seating at Broadway at like the whenever Broadway comes to Tulsa.
Yeah.
I can't name the company, but if you know the company that puts on all the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
So like deaf people will like buy a ticket and be like, hey, I need to sit in the interpreter section.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they should be moved up.
Yeah.
Because you can't see the interpreter from the balcony. And they want deaf people to pay premium seat, like pay for the premium seats so they can see the interpreter.
That's messed up. That's fucked up. I'm just gonna say that.
Excuse me. Yeah.
That's just fucking fucked up.
Yeah. It's like you should be able to buy the tickets you can afford.
Yeah.
And then let them know, hey, we need interpreted seating. You already can't hear it. Let them sit fucking closer.
I'm just gonna say,
and let them sit with their family because they get pissed. It's like the 5 of us, like me and my brothers and my mom and her wife. And happy Pride Month. And it's like a whole thing, and every show it's like a thing. And yeah, but
well, it's like if they like, you know, I'm a big guy, but I'm not like handicap big. But I do understand that there's some people that like go in those big seats or something like that, or handicapped people have to go in those seats, and they usually have one at the end of every aisle.
Yeah,
like if that can be a thing at every aisle, why can't they have an interpretive set shit up there, and they're not trying to make you pay premium? Like they've already accommodated a certain type of disability or handicap.
Yeah.
Why can't they be more accessible to everybody? Like, it's just it's profit. It's just money. Just being hungry.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, it's 2 weeks of shows. What's one fucking night where like you lose a few bucks?
Yeah. Well, it's like the best thing that ever happened to me, like personally. Like I said, I'm a big guy or something like that. But I went to BOK and there was Weezer there. I went to the Weezer. It was Weezer and Pixies. Had a great show. But me and my now ex-wife were at the time. Went there, and the seats that they had were like right between two big guys. And I'm already a big guy, so we were kind of squished. And the bouncer behind us, or the guy that was like kind of like the security, was just like, "Hey, are you guys not kind of not comfortable?" I was like, "Yeah, we're kind of tight." And he goes, "Why don't you come up here and sit up here where the broadcasters are when they film? There's nobody filming up here." And we're like, "Okay." So we just got to sit in computer chairs like this and had the full table where they have the where they're filming.
Wow.
And we just had like a deluxe box to ourselves watching Weezer. And it was just because the guy was like, "Hey, you look uncomfortable. Let me help you out." He didn't have to do that, but like to me, that was like that guy deserved like if I could give you a fucking tip or something, I would do it. You know what I mean? Like I was like, "Hey, do you need some money?" He said, "No, don't worry about anything." But like that kind of shit matters to me in an experience, and that could make or break somebody's memories of but going to the Lion King or something like that. Like your mom, like I kind of feel bad for you guys that like you have to go through that just to enjoy an experience like that. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But that's why like whenever I do certain shows, I always try to get something like there's been a couple shows where like shout out to the Vanguard for being happy to like cover the interpreter. It's up to them, and this is something I'd love for people to know, like especially in comedy when you're booking something, it is the venue's responsibility to pay for the interpreter. So that's like according to the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Yeah.
And so Vanguard was super, like, without hesitation. And then there was another show that I had an interpreter, and that was I had to fight a little bit on that one.
yeah.
But yeah, so I would just love to like hopefully get some local deaf comedians.
Well, could I
That'd be great.
ask you, since you know you're so close to the situation, especially with your mom, for those that we could actually, you know, because I also like to have bookers on here and stuff, and like I want to help promote and also make just a better culture in the area. For me, like if I was going to do a live show, do you know any resources or something like that, just off the top of your head, where a booker would be like, where to find an interpreter? Like, how does that even happen? Because like it's kind of important.
TSHA.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Like call TSHA.
Okay.
And they'll get the interpreter.
Because that's the thing is like, you know, like I want to be supportive too if I want when I eventually start doing live shows and stuff. So like, yeah, I would like to know like just where the hell to even go. You know what I mean? Because if you don't ask, you don't know. And that's the kind of important thing too with this podcast is like, I want to have some awesome dialogue and awesome talks, because if there's something like that where it can go out and it can be on the internet a little bit, maybe that helps the shows eventually down the line. You know what I mean? That's important to me. I had Adam Smith of all people on here. I don't know if you know who that is.
I know.
The guy that does the sweet titties. Yeah.
Titties.
I will say the most conservative person I've probably ever seen in comedy. Just being respectful. That's his brand. That's everything like that. But we had a good hour talk right here, and we were able to break bread and just kind of just work out stuff. And we just riff on each other, have a good time, because at the end of the day, we're both human, and we were able to have a dialogue. And there was shit where we talked about, and I brought out a Trump mask and stuff like that just to fuck with him a little bit. Made Bud Light puns just to fuck with him, you know, made it hard. But, you know, again, at the end of the day, it was just a thing of, you know, we were able to find a common ground on a lot of shit just by having dialogue and discussion. So that's what I try to do, is like just try to do that. And the more ways I can help and get that dialogue going, the better. So I love that you brought up your mother and the disabilities and stuff like that, so we can get that going and get get it out there, get some awareness out there.
Yeah.
Because we're comedians. We want to have everybody have fun. That's the important thing. Is we go out to a show, we do a show, we want to actually entertain, and there's some segments that need help being entertained, so we should be able to help accommodate that.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm loving the ears.
I know I'm gonna wear them. I'm probably gonna wear them to dinner. I already have my outfit for tonight.
Nice.
After this, I think I'm gonna go get my nails and maybe my toes done. Yeah, my last paycheck from the show
Aw.
came in yesterday, so I'm like,
A little bittersweet.
yeah, I'm like, I can get my shit done one more time, and then it's gonna have to last the summer.
That's how I felt about those checks coming in after I got my car wrecked this year. I was like, damn it, they're fucking drying up. Fuck.
Yeah, right. One thing I love doing is I love working on like commercials and like short, like I'll do these random like 2-3 day or like 1 or 2 day jobs. And one time I worked on a Botox commercial.
Nice.
Well, it wasn't Botox. I have to say that. I can't say the brand, but it was like not Botox.
Yeah.
And that's a hoot because I did like multiple jobs for them.
Nice.
And just going into these upper middle class or meds. I'll just call them med spas. It was just like, damn, people afford this.
Yeah.
But no, I love video production and just learning just kind of jumping in and learning like what I can.
Yeah. I'm dabbling with it here. You know, I filmed that SPCA commercial I did.
Nice.
And then I'm just kind of dabbling into my own stuff. Because I have fun. I'm getting better and better at editing. I'm having more fun in the production side of it besides just the filming part of it.
Yeah.
I really do think I have a knack. Like, there's something that's creatively not being itched whenever I'm doing stand up or writing or anything like that. But I'm getting it whenever.
My shoe fell off.
Oh. Speaking of itch,
You can keep that in there.
creative itch.
I was like, how can I get it without him seeing me?
She had a creative itch on her foot. Again,
no, I flung my shoe on.
Again, if you're gonna film that shit, get it on OnlyFans.
I know. Yeah, right. Sneak peek, Kelsey's feet.
That rhymed too well. Don't be marketing that shit. We're gonna get you a whole modeling plan on your feet.
I'm not against. All I'm saying is I'm not against feet.
No,
I'm not against foot pics. So like, no one's offered. No one's ever offered. So like, how do I know I'm not against it?
well, I mean, me and Katie Style, she was on here and we talked about we're so big we're gonna start letting only flan. Flan being a dessert, you know, it's a fat joke.
Oh yeah. Only.
Yeah.
I don't care for flan. I don't like the texture.
I don't like the texture either, but it was a fat pun. That's gonna be the clip for the episode.
I don't like the texture. I went to
that's
Japan.
what I said on Grindr.
Hey.
Happy Pride Month.
Hey.
It's right there. I got my rainbow.
Yay. Like, I got my hair cut.
Hey.
That's my pride. My pride flag is my haircut. No, I have this bit about my hair right now, and I'm like, it's like I have like a Jack White situation going on.
Nice. I say mine, like when I put mine up and I have my head, usually when I get a haircut, I have this bald on the sides. So when I go up, I say even my haircut's bisexual. So, you know,
Same.
it works. Sorry.
No, you're good.
The edible kicking in?
Yeah. Oh, it been kicking in.
I gotta say, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I am dying to get my nose pierced. And I've been trying to find a place. Like, there's Bartlesville only has one place. And it's like, you can kind of get in sometimes. So I've been trying to look for a place in Tulsa, but, you know, I have to drive an hour there.
Just another hole. Tulsa's best fucking piercing place. I used to do the owner's hair. I got all my, like, I ain't saying what all I had pierced, but I got it all pierced at just another hole.
I want to get.
So I would love to promote Just Another Hole on there. And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Is the owner of Just Another Hole owns a dispensary called Just Another Bowl.
Nice.
I could not make that up.
Guy, and honestly, like, so I've been reaching out to also, like, you know, I'm trying to promote not just comedians. I'm promoting entertainers or anybody in the area that kind of just fucks with this kind of community and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, I even have some tattoo artists and stuff like that I'm trying to get in here and stuff like that. But I'd also want to get local businesses like Just Another Hole if they want to come in here and talk about their shit. I mean, comedians have tattoos. We have piercings. It's all in the kind of the similar stuff with music and burlesque and all that stuff in those groups. Like, it all kind of melds together, and Tulsa's kind of this just a cool spot, and I kind of want to promote that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I've had even talked to people that have food trucks in the area. I'm like, come on in here and just fucking bring your food and let's fucking chat in here and like smoke a bowl and eat some food or something like that. Like, I'll do whatever you want. I just want to get people in here to have a good conversation.
Yeah.
And people have good vibes that are fucking with our scene and kind of supporting us. Like, there's a couple people that were just like at the Sesh Lounge a couple times, and like they're always there every week just to be guests. I'm like, you guys are fucking awesome. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that kind of support kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
that reminds me. I had an experience last night that I just want to share.
Okay.
Brian Dixon. He said the most profound. We had a really great like hangout last night, and you know, he's a turd, but like once you get to talking to him, he's such a sweetheart, and he just you know, I've been going through some stuff lately. He said some really kind things, and he said the most profound but like funniest thing last night.
What?
He was talking about how like he grew up poor, and he's like, and how he's like down with nude beaches, not for like any dirty reason as you might think, but he's like, out there everybody's equal. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so profound.
Now picture
we're all
that
equal and we're naked, man.
So
like,
I will.
But no, I just adore him. He's such a sweetheart.
I will say I love Brian Dixon. He actually is booked for season 2.
Yeah, that's what he
I
said.
love that man. However, for our audience who hasn't been introduced to Brian so far, that profound statement he just made. Now picture it being spit out by the voice of Foghorn Leghorn Nick McCartman. It's like Foghorn Leghorn fucking Cartman, and that's Brian Dixon in a nutshell.
Oh, yeah.
Back at it. I say. Let me tell you about, you know.
He's like, now I went to college in North Carolina, and I was like, oh, I fucking can tell. I love him so much.
I can picture the Mr. Beast burger in his hand right now.
The way that you said it, I like, yeah. Because we talked for like a very long time last night, and that
was my original roast to him. When he was at Kindle's like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago before Kindle's closed the open mics, he came out there.
Wait, Kindle closed the open mic?
Yeah, Kindle stopped doing the open mics. It's all right.
It's like a pet.
My precious.
Yeah, I know. It feels like a
you
little.
You can pet
like,
Sting if you want
like
to.
A little, like pet dragon.
Do you know Sting?
Oh, do I know Sting? Do I fucking know Sting?
He'll talk. We can turn him on.
Get the fuck out. Okay, my uncle was like he was like big wrestling guy in the 90s, and like he did like you know, Greco-Roman and like competitive wrestling and shit. And then whenever I was a kid, and he, you know, fucking suck it.
Yeah.
I was like in kindergarten, first grade, running around yelling that. Do I know Sting? Fuck yeah. He was like my favorite. I had like crushes. I had like my wrestling crushes, and like Sting was definitely.
I love that Sting action buddy. Yeah,
I was like trying not to nerd out about it. I was like, I just how to talk.
Here, let me turn him on. You gotta turn the battery on. Toss Sting.
I'm not throwing fucking shit in here, bro.
You can toss it. It's okay.
No.
Okay. Turn on. It's okay. So we talked about this a little bit. I had him on one episode.
You had Sting on an episode?
Well, just this. It sounds a little dirty when you play with them. You think about it with adults.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah, we were having fun because like occasionally he'll just moan because like it's a wrestling buddy, so you can put him in holds and stuff, and he'll do different things. And so yeah, they'll just go wild. Like, I have a whole wrestling section behind you. Like
No,
I'm a big AEW guy. It's
I feel like I am in that part of Endgame
yes,
where everyone's coming in.
I'm starting to do it. So if you look down here, that's
Have
my
you seen
Endgame.
Spider-Verse yet?
Yes, I loved it.
I haven't seen. Okay, I still need to see Spider-Verse and Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I haven't watched Guardians 3 yet, but I watched Spider-Verse last weekend.
I saw The Little Mermaid.
Was it good?
It was so good. I'll be honest, I was a little like nervous. I was like, okay, let's see how Melissa McCarthy's gonna kill or be Ursula.
Yeah.
And then like 2 lines in, man, I was like, yeah, fucking, she was amazing. I'm really excited for Barbie.
I'm excited. I'm excited for Barbie.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen Spider-Verse yet. What were you saying something about that?
Oh,
over
I was
there?
saying like those bottom 3 shelves down there are my in-game section, like where all they have them down there.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm trying to like that kind of stuff fell down the corner top right, but yeah, I'm making this all like that to where there's
Love
like
it.
and then I got Power Rangers, got DC down here. My big thing is Marvel. I'm a big Marvel head.
Fuck yeah.
Then I got Transformers behind you.
Is that Kang?
Kang is down here. I have him over here.
Oh. Who's that up there?
That's a Sentinel from X-Men. That's my X-Men
okay.
section. And then there's Galactus.
Okay.
Yeah, my X-Men section's gonna be like right here.
And you got 2 gauntlets.
Yep, I got Tony Stark's and I got the other one.
Damn, you got Mjolnir and what's the second one?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker.
Yep. And then I got the shield. I got my Power Ranger weapons. I love this. I love everything.
It.
Uh,
I cosplay.
Really?
I cosplayed as Echo. Are you familiar with Echo?
The Marvel?
Do you know Marvel's
Yes.
Echo?
Yeah. She's deaf.
Yes.
Yes.
And native.
Yes.
Deaf and
Did you see
native
her on
because
Disney Plus?
representation matters. What?
Did you see her live action? She's in the MCU now.
No, it's not out yet.
But she's already debuted.
She was in Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I watched Hawkeye,
Yeah.
and then her show. I had some friends that did background for that.
Nice.
And then Devery Jacobs is also gonna be in it. She plays Alora on Reservation Dogs.
Oh.
She's gonna be an Echo. And as someone like who's native and growing up with deaf parents, and Marvel has a superhero for me.
Yeah.
The fuck.
I
And
loved.
so,
I was like, okay, go ahead.
I was just say I cosplayed as her and won an award for it at ScottsDCon. Cherokee Nation put on like a Comic-Con.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And they're gonna do a second one this year. I'll let you know about it. And I'm gonna probably do Echo again. I don't know. We'll see. But
I wanna.
yeah.
So it'll be pretty easy. But I already have the weapons and I already have the hair and the body. I want to be Fat Thor.
Word. I
Grow
love
my beard
that.
out a little bit more, and I want to just do like the Big Lebowski one with the robe
Yep.
and everything.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, I want to do that. I have him somewhere down there, but yeah. But I think I already have the weapons. I could literally just go around there like that and just have the glasses and be the Lebowski one. That's gonna be my Halloween costume. I just need to get a robe and sweatpants and flip flops, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Should I dye my hair blonde or just keep it like this?
It is. That's not. That's blonde.
It's a little bit, yeah. I just colored it like 2 weeks ago.
That's blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep blonde.
My biggest thing is like if I grow out my hair, like I'm naturally like dirty blonde, but then I'm starting to get like salt and pepper on the sides now. And then if I grow my beard out, it gets like 3 different colors. So no matter what I do, it looks like some part of me has been dyed and something doesn't match. And so I usually have to like dye it all just to get it going because I'm like, it just looks off.
Yo, same. Like.
It's like really Rudy Giuliani dripping down his fucking like sideburns. You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah. Well, okay. So, like, here's the stitch with my hair, is it's like gray it's gray and it grows in like that. But I like dyed it blonde, but the gray and the blonde is starting to, it's like blended together.
Yeah.
And so it drives me nuts when I don't know, people are like, I got a couple grays in it. I'm like, yo, I'm 30.
Yeah.
And I literally have to dye my hair. It comes in like white up top.
Yep.
Like
Can you see mine? Like I'm 34 and you can see it
Yeah.
all salt and pepper right here growing in.
Yeah.
That's why I keep my sides shaved. I'm so fucking vain about it.
I know. I can't bring I'm too vain to shave my sides.
Really?
Yeah, so I chopped off the back. I have kind of like an emo kid haircut right now.
2 weeks ago when I got my haircut, that was the first time I actually chopped off my length in about a year and a half because I was trying to grow it out so I can get a ponytail.
Yeah.
So I just got it healthy again. But yeah, I'm still growing it out. I'm gonna grow it out like double the length probably. And I just lost my earbud. There we go.
Oh no.
Trying to be fancy with earbuds over here. Ugh. It's the only thing skating on me.
What have you been up to?
I have just been working my ass off. I mean, it's a good thing, but I'm getting booked more.
Yeah.
And then I put out season 1 of the podcast at 20 episodes. I was going to cut off season 2 to 30 episodes, but then just the overwhelming amount of people that have been trying to reach out and go, I'm up to like 35 people booked already, and I haven't even put out the first episode.
Yay.
Like, you're going to be like episode 12.
Okay.
Like, already shot, and I haven't even put out the first one yet.
Oh wow.
I truly believe that I'll do the work, and I'm just going to be ready for an opportunity. And that's all I want to do. I think, yeah, luck is a lot of things, but at the same time, you got to be ready for the lucky opportunities too. Like, fuck, Landry Miller did their thing tonight. I wasn't booked on it, but 2 nights ago, because when I had CR here, we talked. He goes, yeah, I'm doing a show. It's this Saturday. I was like, okay, cool. They had somebody fall out. Bam, I get put in that spot. It's going to be Landry, JB Watkins, Cepeda, and me, and CR Parsons.
That sounds like that's like a dream lineup.
That's a great, yeah.
Congratulations.
So, like, that's a lot of people that are, like, way ahead of me in tenure.
I love that for you.
And I got picked. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready for the opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's all I want to be is, like, I just want to be able to, like, show people, like, hey, I'm doing the fucking work. I'm ready. Just give me a chance. And that's all. That's what I truly believe.
That's all you can do.
I'm not asking for opportunities. I'm not, like, begging for them. I've already had some people that are legit begging me to be on this show, on this. And it's humbling, but it's also, like, kind of, ew.
Hey, fellow hipsters and people that have culture or something. I'm Jared Ralphie Allen, host of Unloading Meat, and we need sponsors for this show. If you identify with this fucked up hat I'm wearing, these shitty tattoos, or any other cultural references that are behind me, reach out to your favorite sponsors and tell them to sponsor the show Unloading Meat. Now, back to acting like I wasn't impressed by anything. I wish this podcast could be on vinyl.
It also helps, too.
You've seen WandaVision, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite things about WandaVision. Was like the fake commercials and all the Easter eggs in it. And a big part of me about me like starting my work in television is because of WandaVision.
Really?
Yeah, I grew up doing theater and like even studied theater production and acting in college. And, like this wasn't, it was never an option for me as a career.
Yeah.
Until, things started happening with film here. And so I just completely lost my trail of thought. You're talking about WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision.
And so I saw it and then like realized like, holy shit, I love television. And I have a background, my bachelor's degree is in sociology, human services. And so television is sociology. Comedy is sociology. Who likes what and why?
Yeah.
That's what I love about entertainment and getting to entertain like Native people and just, just like, I just want to, if I ever get to like tour and stuff, that's cool. But like, I just want to like entertain like my people here, And but seeing WandaVision, it like made me like realize how much I love how much I fucking love television. And so then I started working in it.
Nice. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. You're doing awesome. I love seeing people in this community and especially just friends and people that are just good people, like doing good shit.
Thank you. You too, man.
I gotta say, like, yeah, WandaVision was fucking awesome. I loved the little Easter eggs. I loved even the Malcolm in the Middle references and stuff like that. Like,
oh yeah. No, that one. No, the fact that they did a Malcolm in the fucking middle.
Yes. Yes.
And holy shit! And then Modern Family. It was
Agatha all along. I'm excited for her show. Me
too, man. Secret Wars. Secret Invasion's
that's coming
out
up
this month.
Yep, that was good.
Man, one thing that I am going to do, I would love to promote Circle Cinema.
Circle Cinema, okay.
Circle
Go right
Cinema.
ahead.
I forget exactly how that place is, but or 90. I think it's coming up on like 90. It's like his 95th anniversary
Wow,
this year. I
really?
want to say something like that. Chuck Voxon manages it, and he just does so, like, him and Circle Cinema do so much for our community and like with local film, but also like bringing in like bigger films into it and just seeing how it's grown since I was a kid and my mom took me there for the first time. They hosted me as an artist with my ribbon skirts back in December and let me have a fashion show there.
Nice.
And that like changed so much for me, like Chuck giving me that opportunity. And but yeah, so one thing that I'm gonna do now that like I'm on like summer break after Res Dogs and some family stuff. I'm like taking the next like month off, and well, not off, I have like work that I do, but just yeah, I'm not jumping into like a committed like project.
Yeah.
But there's a couple. I used to go to the movie theater a lot when I was a kid, and I had a babysitter that would take us just like to movies all day. So I'm gonna spend like a whole fucking day in Circle Cinema, and I'm probably gonna see like Barbie and Oppenheimer
Nice.
and Asteroid City.
So you're a full cinemaphile.
I
Or
love
cinephile,
it.
yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Babel was the first. Sorry, I just like I started talking about movies and I'm just like Babel was like, I think that was when I was first like obsessed with her. Like that's when I was just like, dude, this is like the weirdest, most beautiful. I was like in middle school or something. I was like, this is the weirdest, most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That movie. Have you seen it?
Haven't seen Babel.
It's crazy.
I'm a cinephile. I love movies. I love just studying them, and that's why I like, I'm into pictures and art and stuff like that too. And like I love cinematography and just the art design and stuff like that I can see in shows. I remember being a little kid, and this was like real little. Remember Batman Returns with Tim Burton, like the second Batman. It was like Tim Burton's Batman.
Is that the George Clooney one?
No, it's the one with Danny DeVito as Penguin and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. It's like 1992. It's like the second Batman.
No, so I came up, so like the George Clooney Poison Ivy one. That's my childhood Batman.
Okay.
I was born in 93.
Okay.
So that
A couple of years later.
Yeah. That one freaked me out because all I remembered was like, she kisses you and you die.
I remember that.
That's like all I remembered from
Uma Thurman.
Who is that? Who plays Ivy? Was that Ivy?
It was Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy.
It's like a core memory. Who's the villain in that? Who's the other villain?
Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes! Oh my God, you're right. Core memory unlocked.
And then I don't know who plays
Holy
Bane. They just had Bane in there too, and nobody talks about Bane.
I love it. Shit.
And then Chris O'Donnell as Robin.
Okay.
And then they had the bat skates. I remember that they clicked their heels twice, like Wizard of Oz, and they fucking had bat skates pop out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this was
Dude.
great. I could go on and on about that movie.
The Batman was amazing.
Yes. I'm excited for the show, the Penguin show.
Oh, yeah.
Colin Farrell. It's on Max.
No shit.
Yeah, it's it's coming out next year, but it's gonna be all about him as like the criminal empire.
HBO Max, you mean?
It's just called Max now. Because they moved. Okay, HBO merged with Discovery Plus, and now it's called Max. But it's kind of unlocked some shit tonight because I just found out that like all 12 seasons of American Chopper are on there now, and I'm like, oh God, I gotta relive my white childhood.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
That is so funny.
I watched it now, and it's like ever since I've gotten through therapy, it's more like this is a really toxic relationship between father and son. They should not be working together. You watch it with a new pair of glasses as 2023, you're like, this is horrible. Like this is a horrible business. Somebody needs to hire an HR representative for this company.
That
like,
is funny.
It's bad. And it's just anxiety. Like as I watch it now after I've gone through therapy, I take antidepressants, I take anti-anxiety meds, stuff. I've gotten through stuff. I'm a lot better, mentally healthy.
Yeah.
Mentally healthy. I watched this and I'm like, Paul Senior just has an anxiety issue. Like as soon as there's a deadline or anything, he just freaking has a panic attack and starts screaming, and like it's just like everything's freaking out. I'm like, you need to get on this medication. You need to get on this thing. You need to go to therapy. Like I'm like, dude, you could solve this in like 5 minutes. But no, we have 11 seasons more to go before they break up.
Wow.
I know. Good old 2004 reality television. Yeah. This fly is like loving us.
Man, let's talk about toxic 2000s reality TV.
Yeah.
I grew up on America's Next Top Model.
Ooh.
and I work in fashion a little bit, and it's just like I'm glad it's not like that, but sometimes things get crazy. But like I'm just really happy for like the teenagers that are coming up now, like not coming up in the toxic shit that we did in the 2000s, you know, or like forcing women to like change their teeth and shave their heads and stuff on that, because it was so fucked up. Whereas like I'm glad like beauty standards are changing.
Yeah, and I'm like there's just more representation and just across the board.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to watch Spider-Verse, the second one. It's honestly, I think this might be controversial. I don't give a fuck. I think it's the most beautiful movie ever made.
I've heard insane things. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. The cinematography, just the colors. You've already seen the trailers, but like Gwen Stacy,
because they blend like different kinds of animation, right?
Yes. Spider-Punk is amazing.
That sounds so cute.
Like I have
Spider-Punk.
He's there.
Spider-Punk.
He's actually from
England. Spider-Punk.
He's a punk rocker. He's a punk rocker. Like here, I'll show you.
Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk.
Spider-Punk is.
Oh, I love him.
Isn't that cool? That's Spider-Punk.
He's so cute.
Yeah, I love Spider-Punk. He has a guitar, and he actually plays, like, the music actually does part of his powers, too. And he has a little pick in his hand. He's in the movie, by the way. You're being aware of the time.
Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk. Da-da-da-da, Spider-Punk. I love him.
But they animate him with like you remember like Sex Pistols and like the rebellious punk stuff like from England, that kind of like black and white or like newspaper clippings kind of stuff. That's how his animation style is in the movie. It is very like punk rock Sex Pistols look every time he's on screen.
Yay! I love that.
And then like Gwen Stacy's is like.
Don't tell me anything else.
I'm not gonna tell you any spoilers. It's just like you've seen her art style.
Yeah.
Just talk about art styles. All I'm saying is like you can tell every character has a different art style in the movie.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
This episode of Unloading Meat is not brought to you by someone like Ridge Wallet. Ridge Wallet. Man, I really wish I had a new wallet, Stefano. Mine's falling apart over here. It's like held together by dreams and duct tape. And it's pretty empty as it is. Man, if I had a company like Ridge sponsoring this show, guys, you wouldn't have to hear these horrible, horrible fake ads. So if you want to make that happen, reach out to your favorite company like Ridge and tell them to sponsor the show, Unloading Meat. Anyway, back to the show.
And we're back, guys, with the one and only Kels Cooper. Kelsey, thank you for coming on the show. I've loved this interview.
Thank you so much for
You're such a dear
me.
friend now in the comedy scene. I love like we've gotten to connect more.
Excuse me.
It's okay. Where can everybody find you at, the great Kels Cooper?
Tuesday, first and third Tuesdays. We're starting this coming Tuesday at Rose Lounge in Broken Arrow, co-hosting with Lacey Rains. We're gonna have prizes for Silly Goose of the Week, and then so I'm just I'm just having fun this summer. I've been pretty locked down with school and like the shows I worked on, and so I'm just having like a creative Silly Goose summer is what I'm calling it.
I love the creative Silly Goose summer.
Yeah.
Well, where can everybody find you? How do they want to book you or reach you at or anything?
So on Instagram it's Lady Landback.
Nice, I love
Lady
that.
Landback on Instagram. For booking, you can DM me on Facebook. Kels Coops on Facebook, but like my name is Kelsey Cooper. That's about all I gotta say about that.
Well, nice. Well, Kelsey, thank you so much for coming on Unloading Meat. I love this interview. I love having you on.
Thank you for having me.
I love the ears again. Have fun at Lion King tonight.
Thank you.
Tell me how it goes, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys, this has been Unloading Meat. I'm Jared Ralphie Allen. That's Kelsey Cooper. Peace.
Unloading the meat. 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 I don't even know what it means, what it is, what it is, what it is.
Bye. Have a great time.